Hi everyone, it's Helen here and welcome to day 3 of my Christmas in July series. I've been sharing YouTube videos from Monday to Friday this week, just sharing some Christmas ideas. Okay, so today's card is going to be another 4x4 and I'll be using the Oh What Fun stamp set, and that can be found on page 31 of our annual catalogue. Now this was a carryover from the last Christmas catalogue, so I'm really pleased that that's made it through into the annual catalogue. And I'll be using some papers from this Christmas speciality designer series. So it's a lovely paper, and this is the card we're going to be making. I'm actually going to redo this in red because I think that would look better. So this was pretty much my prototype, but I finished it and I thought, you know, better in red, so I'm going to be using cherry cobbler for that, and that would be from this Christmas cardstock pack as well, so everything was made to go together. Okay, so I'm going to start off with making my card base first. And I'm going to need an 8x4 piece of paper or piece of card. This is cherry cobbler, and score it at 4. And using our bone folder, I'm just going to press that down. There we go. And I've already pre-cut my piece. It's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. That's the other side. I quite like that side as well. I'm going to use that side for today. I think you can get about 12 of these from one 12 by 12 piece of card. Sorry, 12 by 12 piece of paper. So we're just going to glue that down. It's pretty amazing that you can get that many cards made just from one piece of paper. So I'm going to stick that down. Just wiggle it around till you get that straight. That's the great thing about using this glue. Press that down. Right, I've saved this one because that's going to fit in here. I'll trim that down to the right size. Okay, so I'm just going to use the Merry Wishes, which is this one here. I'm going to heat emboss that with gold. Embossing buddy, very important, don't forget that. Gold embossing powder. Tap that down. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video while I preheat my heat tool, just so that it heats up faster and it doesn't warp the card. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've preheated my tool now, so I'm just going to get started. You might want to turn the volume down. Okay, using the 3 3/4 inch punch, not the 1 3/4 inch punch, I'm gonna make sure that my sentiment is just below the center, because we're going to be having the bow there just at the top. So there we are. Okay, and now we're just gonna, oh dear, I just need to get some cherry cobbler cardstock. Okay, I'm back. Oh, it's a really hot day today. I'm just not thinking straight. Okay, so I've got my 2-inch circle punch. Cut that out. Glue that down. And now we're going to try and make our bow using the gold ribbon. It's 1/8 of an inch. So how I do mine is I'd make two loops, cross them and then pull one through, and then tighten it up, and then try and make your shape how you want it. Obviously I don't want a huge bow. Take your snips and just snip that off. There we go. With this off cut there should be enough to hang on there. Just cut that straight actually. Stick that on there and there. So you can use a dimensional, but just for quickness I'm just going to use my glue. Help to keep it nice and flat for when you put it in the post as well. Last thing you want is your recipient having to go to the post office to pay a fee just to get their letter, their post. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down first and then I'm going to trim it. Just going to run a line of glue there. Stick that down. Oops, that's come off. And then we just need to stick our thing down as well, our bow. Decide which side you like the best. You can use a glue dot as well if you have them. And stick that down and then wait for that to dry. This glue dries quite fast, so you won't have to wait very long. You can move on to making the next card. There we go. And while that's drying, I'm just going to trim this down to size. I'm going to do 3 3/4 on each side. There we go. Bit of glue on there. You can go ahead and stamp another sentiment from the same stamp set if you wish, or you can just write whatever you want there. Okay, and that's our card for today. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's project. Please join me for tomorrow. I'll be doing a Christmas mini album made out of paper bags, so I do hope that you'll join me for then. Please subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss that one, and I'll see you tomorrow.